Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today guys, of course, we are here continuing our Ben 10 journey. This is Ben 10 Season 2 Episode 2 titled Big Tick. It's very bizarre and weird, but okay. Big Tick is the title of the episode. Now, I got a number of comments on my Season 2 premiere reaction of Ben 10, which, by the way, real quick, in case you guys are unaware, I'm assuming most of you are aware, I have a reaction playlist for all my Ben 10 reactions. It's always in the description. Click on it in case you missed any one of the videos of the journey so far for Ben 10. It's always there. Support and check out that playlist. But anyways, continuing on the Season 2 premiere reaction, I got a number of comments saying the next episode, I'm assuming this one, obviously, this one, the next episode's going to be interesting. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm excited. I'm ready for it because I love this show. And I figured I would enjoy it after watching the first episode, but I wasn't sure like how much, appreciation and love I would have for the show because I was really unfamiliar with everything. But then as it's progressed with the Omnitrix, all these villains, of course, the development and basically developing the world of everything, but really the development of Ben, Max, and Gwen, and really understanding that Max has a lot more knowledge in all of this than we, it was kind of hinted at, but like we didn't know how much he actually knew. He fought Vilgax at one point, all this kind of stuff. And literally the Season 2 premiere, the last episode, the premiere of Season 2, they had a flashback with where Max actually fought, I almost said Ben, where Max actually fought Vilgax with Phil, and they were part of this a group or something called the Plumbers. I'm trying to figure out names. It's been a crazy day, but my mind's just not working. So, but working for the Plumbers, and he has like all this shit, all these weapons and stuff. It's like there's a lot to unpack here, and there's still a lot we probably don't even know about what he truly knows and what he's done and everything. So I'm hoping we learn more information. But anyways, so I'm excited. I'm enjoying the show. I can't wait to get into this episode. Big Tick. Title. But anyways, let's get into that, guys. Let's check it out. Let's see what this episode has to offer. Let's go.
Nothing like finally relaxing in the peace and quiet of the great outdoors.
Well, it's peaceful right now, I'm assuming.
I hate this stupid thing. I figured I'd go accelerate and hit that burger place in Casper to pick up a double cheeseburger.
Oh my gosh.
But it looks like I'm stuck here.
Why? Oh no. Don't eat that. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
I can't believe I'm a new hero. Maybe I can fire freeze rays from my eyes.
I doubt it. Nope. Oh, that meteor that was overheard on his radio or something? Uh-oh.
This alien's got a call.
Oh, shit. Wait, it says The Big Tick is the title. Anyways, okay. That is a giant meteor. Jesus. That would have done more damage, I would think. What in the fuck? Oh, a giant ship as well, it seems. My god, what the hell's going on? Peace, my ass. They always say we come in peace. The Tremendous One. Okay, we're hailing the Tremendous One. Purified.
Everyone quiet.
Yeah, that doesn't look good. Yeah. So, how are they gonna stop this? Oh my god. He's still rolling.
The trees are changing.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Oh, this is not good. Okay, so I guess the world's just screwed. Oh, he can't turn it back on. Okay. Good choice. Was that the one you wanted? I'm assuming. There you go. Yeah, this is pretty insane. Like, the whole world is at stake right now. Yeah, it's pretty much just What the fuck is that?
What was that noise?
Is that gonna work? Maybe. Careful. Taste the goo.
Where did he disappear to?
Well, he's hiding. Exactly. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh shit. He's not dead, is he? Figure it out. You got this, man. Think he's trying to trick them? Yeah, looks like it. Uh-oh. Yep. That was good.
It's time it went on the forearms diet.
Forearms. He's not going to get it. Okay, he is going forearms. I honestly thought they would pull the thing of where he doesn't get the right one. Okay, so he's turning into all different ones, and yeah, not going to work.
It's time for the final purification of you.
The final purification. Is it?
What are we supposed to do with
Here's a
these?
brick.
Before the Great One can cleanse your planet forever,
I am not scrubbing that thing.
Oh, they're like scrubbies.
forgiveness.
Ugh, could this get any nasty?
What the hell? Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's shedding?
Kiss us.
Always falling over. Always falling over. Good idea. Good idea. Jesus. Good catch. But what's the plan? Oh, that was good. Okay, that was smart. Well, what's the plan here? Okay, Ben. I mean, really good defense. Oh, you go. Reflect. Okay, reflecting the beam. Yeah, I'm assuming the whole world is being affected like this. I would assume.
Yes, this.
Oh. Yeah, the inside. Good luck. Holy shit. Just bouncing around. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, Jesus. Okay, wait a minute. What? What the fuck? Oh my god.
Hail to the new Great One.
Oh god, no. No. No, do not hell him.
Nice job, Ben.
Nice job, buddy.
Kid who saved the earth.
So,
Gotta take my
was
word for it.
everywhere affected by this? What in the hell? Okay, so the title, Big Tick, is so literal because literally it was a giant tick. It was a big tick that showed up and was just going to destroy the world. Okay. This episode was crazy. And with the people's comments saying, I can't wait for the next episode, it's going to be interesting, is it because of the new alien or because of the big tick? Because I think it's both. I mean, I see both sides of why this episode is bizarre, but also very interesting. Now, I do have one critique before I dive into this episode in terms of particular moments and everything. We only get to see their perspective of what's happening to the world. We don't get to see anywhere else. And they say by the next moon, which is assumingly in a few hours or at the end of the day, the world's going to be destroyed. I would have liked to have seen the rest of the world being transformed, or, you know, they're starting to see the effects of this, because literally it got to the point where literally where they were standing in Yellowstone Park. Was it Yellowstone Park? Anyways, I think it was. But that it was almost completely disintegrated. I would assume the rest of the world was having some sort of effects. I wish we would have seen shots of it at some point. I think they could have done that. But anyways, so first of all, it's a relaxing day, birds chirping, everything's, the sun, everything peaceful. Even they use the word peaceful. Of course, it's not going to be that way. Ben wants to use Accelerate to go get a cheeseburger with pickle. I think he said with pickle. He wanted pickle on that burger. Okay. And he takes his headphones off, and I think the whole point is that he didn't hear the meteor is crashing down or whatever, which is, of course is the big tick. But he's trying to get the Omnitrix and all this shit, and he hits it, and he turns into a new alien. An interesting alien. He's more like a cannonball, and maybe that's the name of it, cannonball. I'm not sure, because they made sure to point that out. He's like a bowling ball, more like a cannonball. So maybe that's the name of it. I'm not really sure of the alien name, but anyways. So there's one major flaw before Ben's, because I was figuring at a certain point, once he's turning into all the different aliens to fight the big tick, and he's losing all different ways, it's not really affecting it. It's going to be the alien he turned into, the new one, that's going to ultimately win the day, and that was the case. But the one major flaw is that he can't hardly stand up. He keeps falling over, he keeps tumbling over, falling over and shit. He's like, and his voice, it's like, what the hell is that voice? I mean, it's interesting for sure. He's a big boy for sure. But so there's that, and he's like, this one's useless, whatever. And then he realizes he can roll around. It's pretty cool. But then we have the meteorite, which I would expect that it would cause a lot more damage than what it did in terms of impact, but whatever. It's not even just that. We have these 3 random aliens. We've not seen these aliens before, I don't think, in terms of species. I'm trying to remember, have we seen? They didn't look familiar from anything we've seen before. They come down on these like floating like machines. Like they're just standing and they just float. There's like a little energy ball or whatever that's kind of levitating them, and they're just floating down, and they worship this giant tick as a god. They don't say I don't think they say the word god, but they use the word like the immaculate, or like they use like all these different words to describe, and it's going to purify or purification or whatever. It's going to basically destroy the world, but they're using fancy words to make it seem like, oh, this is going to be great for your planet. Actually not. And the guy shows a hologram of what the big tick does. This is what our god does. I'm using words they don't use, but anyways, I think they try to avoid using that word just because this is more tailored towards kids in terms of, you know, they're more of a kid audience watching the show when it first aired, and they don't want to use that word in terms of this is our god, because that'd probably just bring up a lot of questions for kids, like, what does that mean exactly? Because, you know, kids have different religions, and that gets into a whole debate about people's religions and stuff, and that's not the point. But it's probably why they didn't use that word. But then they show the hologram like a file, like a video file. This is what it does. And it's like a little hologram. It lands, and then you see how it basically just goes through the entire planet and destroys it. I'm guessing it sheds its skin every time it does this. I'm not really sure. But we have these 2 different aliens that are there. One that can actually, it says it understands it and hears it and knows what it's saying. And the other one's just more of like a observer, if you will. He was kind of like the leader, essentially, the taller one. Then you had this guy with like a battle axe that had some sort of like when he swung it, like beams came out, like a line of, you know, like a, I don't know, some sort of like the whatever ray of beam. I don't fucking know. I'm all over the place. Jesus Christ. I know what I'm trying to say, and you know what I'm trying to say. So, anyways, continuing. So they were just there, just kind of observe all this, and they said that this entity, the big tick, has came to their planets and did the same thing. And they also pointed out the new alien he was, what Ben was before he turned back. They actually called him by his alien name in terms of what species it is, and they say, well, you can't go back to your home now because he just purified your planet, he just destroyed it. So implying that the species of alien that Ben is now, the new one, maybe its planet was destroyed. It's pretty messed up. So we then have the tick destroying stuff over time, and then Ben is, turns into Stinkfly. Is that the name of it? Anyways, he turns into that one to get Ben gets himself, of course, Max and Gwen out and puts them down and is fighting back and everything. At one point, he's riding one of the levitating machines, and he tricks them. They fall in, and but then they all show up later, so it doesn't really matter. But then I thought they're handing like a brick. It's like, here's a brick. It's like, why are you handing them bricks? No, you need to wash. You need to scrub the almighty one or whatever. It's like, oh my god, they have to clean this thing. They're just messing around the glue. And then as they're like messing around and fucking trying to clean the almighty one or whatever words they were using to describe it, Gwen's rubbing, and then she gets her hands go into the goo, and there's all these little bugs. I would have died if that was me. Would have died at that point. Would have died. Hate bugs. But anyways, so that's why the bug episode in the season 1 was kind of strangely like the bug guy, like, Jesus. So then Ben tries to use all the different aliens, and he's failing. And I think that was pretty interesting too, because he first uses forearms, which you would think, being as strong as forearms is, he could make a dent. Could do something. No. Heat wave. No, heat wave. Is it heat blast? Anyways, heat wave from DC. Arrow first. Anyways. And then use all the different aliens and implying that no matter what, they were not doing anything. So he finally turns into the new one, which I'm calling now Cannonball. Maybe that's the name of it. I'm not really sure. But anyways, so he turns into the new alien, and then he actually goes inside it. And he's banging around destroying like a rib cage and shit, like bones, and just going through different like arteries and shit and different like organs of this damn thing. And that's brutal. That's shooting out goo and shit. I'm like, God, this is nasty episode. But they win, and then everything just turns back to normal, and then comes back. I'm like, oh, okay, the world was in danger. So Ben actually saved the world. I think Vilgax was probably a earth-shattering threat too, but this one was an immediate. Like, there was no plan or anything. It just shows up, the big tick, and just starts destroying the world, sucking it up, destroying it, taking all its minerals, doing whatever. It's pretty messed up. So I would say that this is more of a world threat than we've ever had on the show at this point. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, definitely an interesting episode for sure. I wasn't sure what to expect, but man, this was definitely up there in terms of the craziness. I will say that. Having Ben be a new alien is interesting, because now he's not Ben 10, he's Ben 11 at this point. But then also Grandpa Max made a point, if there's one, who knows how many more or you can turn into. So that would imply he can turn into more than just the 10 that we know of, and now the 11th one. So maybe there's going to be instances where he turns into different aliens, like new ones, that will then tie into the villain of the week or whatever, and then he's going to have to use that one to win. Maybe that's what they're implying. I'm not really sure. But anyways, great episode. You guys were definitely, for sure, in the comments in the last episode saying, interesting episode coming up. It's going to be interesting. And it was, for a lot of reasons. Holy crap. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. But anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about my reaction, what you thought about the episode. And like I was mentioning earlier in the intro, make sure you guys are checking out my Ben 10 reactions playlist. Of course, it's always in the description. It has all the reactions up to date. Make sure you go back and watch any videos you may have missed from the reaction playlist. Hope you guys are doing well. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.